How y'all doing, loved ones? My name is D Price, but everybody call me OG. I'm a motivational speaker. I grew up in Compton, California, and when I grew up, I grew up in the street life. And one thing I didn't have when I was growing up was, the guidance. I had street guidance, but I didn't have like guidance to guide me in the right direction because, I got caught up in the lifestyle and, I was a foster kid, so I grew up in a foster home. But one thing I do want to give advice to y'all, is what y'all doing is amazing. Make sure you keep doing this and always focus on getting good grades because education is very important, in life. That's why when you fill out an application, it asks, the highest grade you completed. So definitely, y'all always want to, when you're in school, focus hard as you can in school, to get your grades up, to keep your grades up. If you don't understand something in class, keep asking the teacher. Me, when I was young, I used to feel embarrassed to ask the teacher for help, because we had people that would laugh at you in the classroom. But if I'd have known what I know now, I wouldn't have worried about those laughs. If you got to ask the teacher 10 times the same question, bless you. You got to ask the teacher the same question 10 times for a problem that you need, whether it's math, English, or whatever the case may be in the classroom. Keep asking until you know how to do it, because practice makes perfect. Just like what you're doing out here now, y'all practicing to become perfect in football, or whatever your goal may be. But this right here is building you, So at the same thing, the way you practice out here on the field, make sure you practice as well in the classrooms towards your grades, no matter what grade you're in, and focus hard on that because, like I said, education is very important, and that's one thing you do want. And when it comes to the streets, never let nobody influence you to that because you don't have to live that lifestyle. You really don't. Don't let nobody inspire you or influence you. Like when we was growing up, we used to see the fancy cars and people with a lot of money and, we was, amazed by it. But at the time, we really didn't know how they was getting it. And then once we got involved with it and we fell into that lifestyle and then you end up, locked up and then you're away from your family. And that's something you don't want to do. I don't want to hold y'all long because I know y'all got, games tomorrow. And y'all still got, bless you, you still got practice to do. But just, a couple of y'all just want to know, like, what are y'all goals and what are y'all dreams that y'all have to be in life? I'll start with you, loved one. What's your dream you have in life that you want to be when you get older? Football player, see? And you're on the right path right here. Just stick with it, stay with it. And when you become that football player, you definitely want that education because you want to know how to count. You want to know how to read the contracts. Even though they have agents, but at the same time, you always want to know how to know it yourself as well. That way, because who know better than you? You hire people to do certain things, but you also want to know as well. What you want to be, loved one, when you grow up? Engineer? Study it. Study it now. That way, as you get growing and as you getting older, you know more about it. You be more familiar with it. You can look online. You could go on YouTube and learn it. You can Google it and stick with it. If that's what you're gonna do in life, please, no matter what, please stick with it and stay with it. Somebody else, what you want to do, loved one, when you grow up?
Either military.
Oh, okay. What's your choice? You think you're leaning more towards military or football? Because even in the military, you can get, an education and you can get a degree in something that you could benefit from when you get older as well. But what do you think you're leaning more towards? Football? Okay. What position do you play?
DB.
DB? Okay. How about you, young man? Okay, see a lot of y'all, okay, leaning towards football. That's good. Stick with it. Stay with it. No distractions. And one thing for sure, always, all of y'all, always respect your parents. When your parents tell you to do something, just do it. Tell you to clean your room, clean your room. Do the dishes, do the dishes. Don't get mad, don't get upset because they're teaching you some things that you're gonna be able to do, when you get on your own and you have your own, You know, you want to be able to always be tidy and keep things clean in your premises or where you live in your house. So always respect your parents. You know, never disrespect your parents. For real, never. None of y'all. Always remember that. You know, or whoever your guardian may be that take care of y'all, always respect them. Always show them love and always be there for them, just like how they're there for y'all. And like I said, I'm not gonna stay here that long and hold y'all up because I know y'all got practice to do. But I just want to stop by and let all y'all know, never give up. You know, never give up. Always remember that, never give up. No matter how in life, sometime it may get discouraging.